I want to share a little secret with you. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey there, I'm Mikey. I'm riding a bicycle unsupported from the bottom to the top of Canada. I'm starting on the 49th parallel in Osoyoos, British Columbia, at the border of Washington State and BC. If my brain, body, and bike can survive 4,000 kilometers and 25,000 meters of vert, I might just make it to the very end of the road, the Inuit hamlet of Tuktoyaktuk, nestled against the Arctic Ocean. Why am I doing this? Well, I wasn't in the best place this spring. I was tired of the stagnation and the lack of direction that my life seemed to be having. So I figured, why not just pick a direction and go?
Oh man. Really committing to this now. Alright. Our sun is leaving us. So long, boys. Goodbye, Michael. Ah! Oh, it's in the wrong gear.
It's about 4 hours from my home in Revelstoke to the border. My friend Jake agreed to drive me if I paid for gas, and we played disc golf along the way.
But I don't want it to flip too much. You know how I get that sometimes?
Yeah.
No,
that's alright.
It's alright.
It's not going to be that far, but it's actually not very good.
After our first round, I called my little brother Elliot to see what he thought of my chances of making it to the Arctic Ocean.
What's good, dumbass?
What's your prediction of how far I'm gonna get?
Kelowna? Yeah. I mean, good luck.
Thanks. Jake, you ready to lose?
Maybe this might be my time for shot.
This could be. He's never beaten me before, so.
He beat me.
Jake, how'd you sleep?
Oh, wonderful. Hey, man. Terrific.
Good training for my trip. Sleep in the back of your car.
America! Oh.
America is over there. Well, this is the furthest south I can go without having to quarantine for 14 days, so my ride begins here. I hope you join me over the next couple months as I try and pedal from the US border to the Arctic Ocean to raise money and support for mental health and addiction. Fuck! One more time.
What was that?
Sorry.
You're raising, oh no, okay. I was just saying you're raising money.
Yeah, well, so I'm trying to pedal from here to the Arctic Ocean.
Okay.
To raise money and support and awareness for mental health and addiction. Oh, that's
$20 at mile zero.
that
There you
is
go.
so kind of you. Thank you. What's your
Good
name?
luck, Joan.
Joan. Thanks, Joan. I'm Michael.
I'd give you a hug, but
Nope. I
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Wow. All right. Well, I guess I should start riding.
My goal for the day is to make it just north of Penticton. That should be about 70 kilometers of riding. So here we go.
Got the first flat of the trip, so fixing it at a Pizza Hut. My hands are absolutely disgusting. The tire's on.
Fueled by Pizza Hut and embarrassed by how long it took me to fix my tire, I cycled on north in search of a spot to pitch my tent. I wanted to keep it to 70 kilometers on day one, but earlier in the day I left my tripod on the side of the road and had to backtrack 20 k's just to get it. My legs and my butt were equally sore, but it didn't matter. All I could think was, how lucky am I to be here right now, soaking in the late afternoon sun, free as a bird.
Alright, peace out, campsite.
The route to Kelowna follows the old Kettle Valley Railway. The railway was operational back in the early 1900s and was the only real connection for communities in the southern interior of British Columbia. The rail trail climbs for almost 800 meters up to Chute Lake, but thankfully it never gets steeper than a 2.2% grade. After a couple hundred meters, I stopped for breakfast. As I was eating, a couple of cyclists flew by in full lycra on a tandem bike. Tragically, I didn't get a shot of it. After breakfast, I continued to climb. I passed beautiful trees, interesting signs, Audis, and remnants of the railway lines. Eventually, a group of cyclists came by.
So do you have why is Whitehorse the destination? What's the idea?
Okay, to be completely honest, the destination might actually be Tuktoyaktuk, like the end of the end of the road.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Like I almost hesitate to say that to people because like I'm so early on.
Oh no, that's cool.
I kind of just wanted to get going and see how it all plays out. Blair, nice to meet you.
All right, have a great ride, man.
Thanks, you too. Well, this is nice. Chute Lake. What in the world? I'm so up for it.
After a pee and a $19 veggie burger, I was back on the road. I had just 30 kilometers to go before Kelowna, and it was all downhill. My morale was high, but my progress was slow. The next 15 kilometers had about 20 of these road-wide puddles. This was a tame one. Some of them were quite acrobatic. After a while, I turned a corner, and there it was. My old hometown. From an angle I'd never seen it before. Arguably, it's most flattering. Turned off the Kettle Valley Rail Trail and down Gallard Service Road. The descent was bumpy and aggressive. Halfway down, I got my third flat of the trip. But it didn't matter. I passed it and was back on the road in 15 minutes. And I was amped.
Hey man, let's fucking go! Yeah! Yee-hoo! Oh, Kelowna!
I told you I was amped. I rode into town and right to my old roommate Steve's place. Steve's a gem.
What happens next? You'll have to come back for part 2. But before that, I want to share something important with you. This year, 1 in 5 Canadians will have a mental health crisis. But 5 out of 5 Canadians have mental health. Mental health is something to protect, something we can strengthen, not just something we can lose. When people have the right services and supports, mental illness doesn't take hold. But every year, 1.6 million Canadians go without access to mental health care. With $330, the Canadian Mental Health Association can provide care to one person that would not have otherwise had access to it. If you can afford to make a donation, your contribution will go a long way towards healing people and their communities. I've put a link in the description if you want to contribute or learn more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a couple weeks.